good people? It's your boy, Mr. Flight Academy Kicks, aka Pastor Flight, Show Flight, Flex Luger, Kicks Raw, Surf Flight, Flight Gotti. Call me what you want, but never call me broke. And I'm here in my new studio with my friends Marco and Alvin, man. These famous YouTubers. Hey, but before we get started, I just want to say a huge shout out to them. They just hit 100K, man. Hey. So I'm going to have their channel linked in the description. So y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to them. These are the homies, man. We all part of Kicks Mafia. Ooh. So when y'all see us out together, y'all know how we rocking, man. Whole team. So we got some beautiful items here, guys. We got the not for resale maize color shoes. Now, do y'all want to explain to them how we got these shoes in front of us?
Well, so we have a series on our channel, which you haven't watched because you're not subscribed to us, but you should subscribe to us.
Maybe, you don't know.
Well, you never know. They could be.
You never know, man.
Be. I include you in one of my videos one time.
Yeah.
Anyways, these are the not for resales, obviously, and we have been doing a challenge called the Trade Up Challenge, where we have been to multiple sneaker cons, trading up all the items that we do get at these sneaker cons
but we
for more
with a
and
sticker.
more value. We started with a $5 Supreme
yeah.
sticker, and we are at a pair of not for resales in a size 9.5 and a pair of Travis Scott's in a size 14, the size 14 gang.
Which
y'all know what it is.
That puts 14. Us at about 3,300 worth of value. So
from a $5.
It did take a lot of work though. It wasn't easy.
Indeed.
But
so
these are beautiful shoes. So
that's crazy. From a $5 sticker to not for resale maize and Travis Scott size 14, man. So when I seen these shoes, man, a lot of you know when these shoes first dropped, man, everybody wanted these shoes. There wasn't at a lot of retail spots. There wasn't an easy cop.
They were not at all.
They were not, bro. And when they first came out, they were at, we would say about a value of $1,000 now.
They're about, yeah, a good $1,000, depending your size. It was about $900 to $1,000.
And they're at right now, they're at about, the last time you checked were
$2,500.
$2,500.
Which is crazy.
How many of y'all really thought that this shoe was gonna go up to $2,500? And then there was a lot of people that was hitting me up about this shoe. Some people had this shoe for sale for only for $600 and $700. And I actually passed because I thought that this shoe was gonna drop.
Bro. I remember they were like
yeah.
They're like $550 to $600 around there.
My size is always a money size, so I can't say the same. I was always at the 1,000 range.
And your size is?
But I'm a size 8. I got an issue.
11.
I'm
a little luckier.
You guys got good sizes. That's the thing. You guys got the sizes that not many people wear, so it's not much like want for them.
Yeah. You know something though? The reason I think these are so expensive though is because of, you know how Off-White came out with the whole lettering thing? Yeah. And it kind of became a trend after that, you know? So it kind of became a trend. So then Nike started doing them on the lettering on their own. Obviously, it's not the exact text, but it kind of like
it's actually very similar. It's actually very, very similar.
So as you guys can see right there, they do say not for resale. But I
think it's the nostalgic of the actual not for resale thing that buys these sneakers, because if you think about it,
also
not for resale. Wait. Not for resale. No photos. Crease me on the tongues. It's just wear me like.
And they have different wording on each one of them.
It's almost so like dope in my opinion. Like, this is such a unique sneaker that honestly, like, I would pay the $2,500. It would hurt my pockets, but I would pay it.
So Nike kind of pretty much put the twist on it. Well, we're not gonna steal the idea, but we kind of are gonna steal the idea, man. So it just makes you really think about how this shoe was once underrated, and there's a possibility that it might be overrated, man.
It could.
$2,500 for these?
I think $2,500 is a little pushing it. I'd say a good G. I say 1,000. 1,000 is nice. I say 1,000 is nice.
I agree.
Just because of nostalgic purposes.
At 700, bro. I would say like 700.
I mean,
even 1,000.
Bro, you don't see this yellow very often. Bro, this yellow's a really nice.
But how about for example,
the quality, bro? This isn't that crap leather that's on regular, you know, Air One Jordans. Like, this
definitely got the A1
quality.
Definitely A1
this is very good quality. It's a dope sneaker. Like, you can match it so easily. You don't even have to wear yellow. You can wear an all white fit, an all black fit, and you look fresh in these.
I love these a lot, bro. I love these a lot. But like I said, I think they're overrated, man. Because my thing is this: with $2,500, would you spend your money on this pair of shoes? Would you get a pair of the exclusive Off-White, all-white shoes, or get a pair of the Chicago Off-Whites?
Yeah.
That's very true. I think it comes down to the actual buyer, preference. Yeah. Because I could sit here and tell you all day, you know, the Chicago's are fire, they're better than this, they're better than this.
Yeah.
But all day you could argue with me why you think these are better and why you like these more.
So it's pretty much on everybody's perspective on actual kicks, man. Because I can't see myself if you give me $2,500 and you put those 3 shoes in front of me, I'm gonna definitely go with the all white exclusive, the European exclusive,
the European
bro.
release.
And then I will go with the Chicago, and then these right here, man. Like
Yeah.
these, but then at the same token, it's like, well, do we?
How about the red ones?
Those are Chicago.
The Chicago ones?
The for not for resale?
Oh, the not for resales?
Okay.
Talking about the
I
red.
think the red ones are actually uglier than the yellow one.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to say it. I think they're uglier than the yellow. I like the way this yellow pops, and I like the way it looks.
I think I would want both of them. If I were gonna choose,
You
I
whole
wouldn't
pack?
want. I actually would not.
I like
want
both.
of them.
You don't want both of them?
No, I think I'd stay with the yellow ones, and that's it. I think the yellow pair is the one that really calls my name. I think the red is so overdone in an Air Jordan silhouette.
You're right,
It's
bro.
like
I agree.
you don't see yellow sneakers, especially a high top yellow, because we've
That's
seen
for sure.
the Laker and purple mids, which were hideous.
And then the
in
yellow
my
toes are coming too very
opinion.
soon,
The yellow
bro.
toes. Did you see the gold toe lows? Those are fire.
Yeah, I do like those. I do like
I
those.
think I'm gonna have to copy.
And that's another thing, bro. Even with the ones, bro, like it's crazy to me how people respect the lows but don't respect the mids, bro. And I feel like hey, listen, a lot of people might hate what I'm about to say, but I'm speaking my mind because I'm Suge Flight and I say what I want. But I'm telling you, in my opinion, the mids come out with some of the best colorways there are, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Some of the mids have some dope colorways, bro.
I mean, have you seen a mid off white yet?
We haven't, but
I didn't.
I bet
think
we'll
so.
see one next year, though.
I bet you don't.
Well,
We
come on,
did
man.
see.
They
No,
probably
but
will.
we did
They'll
see.
run out of ideas and they'll start doing it on new shoes.
We did see the Travis Scott highs, and then he released the lows.
So you think a Travis Scott mid may be coming?
I think he's gonna go through every silhouette because he's doing a 6 now. He's doing a 720S. I mean, not a 720S. That's a car. A 720. He's doing a 720. He's doing so many things with Nike, and then we see Virgil Abloh go into the SB game, which Travis Scott obviously brought the SB
Facts.
game back in.
Facts.
And it's like SB is taking over all over again. Lows are taking over. Air Forces are low-key becoming popular again.
Now, the Air Force is always going to be a classic.
They
bro.
are. I swear,
man.
always. But the thing is, you didn't see so many colors of Air Forces before.
Facts.
We saw those ones that released a couple months ago that were super heavy. I think they were like crocodile skin or something like that.
Yeah.
And they resell for an insane amount, and everybody slept on them. They're like,
Dang.
I think they're like 2,000 by itself. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But it's ridiculous because we see all these ugly sneakers that are coming out, and you know it's ugly to us, just like this may be ugly to somebody else. But dude, there's people who love that type of stuff. There's millionaires who are probably wearing those crocodile Air
Facts.
Forces.
Facts, man. But I mean, dude, this shoe overall, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. 2,500 is a lot, bro.
2,500 is a lot.
But I don't want to disrespect the integrity of the shoe, man. Like I said, Go
I
ahead.
think that sneaker deserves it.
So you think it deserves the 25?
I think it
Would you put
does.
these in your top 10 list?
In my top 10, I think I would, just because we're probably never gonna see something like this again.
No.
I don't think we'll ever see something, at least done again by Nike, because God forbid one of these other companies go ahead and, you know,
Start doing the same
start
thing.
doing some lettering on their things. Because I've seen Converse do, well, Converse is Nike.
Nike, yeah.
But
I've
I've
seen
seen
Vans
Converse
do
do
it.
some weird stuff. I've seen Vans, they did a deconstructed pair trying to copy like the off-white silhouette.
And you gotta think about this too, bro. Like, when you look at shoes, the ones that are costing this much, bro. Like, I look at shoes like the Pass the Torch ones.
Okay.
Those are definitely worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are definitely worth it in my book. But I don't see these being worth $2,500, bro. I really don't. And think about this: if Nike decides to drop a one like they did with the high gem red ones that look similar to the not for resale reds, the value's gonna drop on these, bro.
See, I think I agree with you on that one. But I also think, this is in my opinion, this is obviously not fact, but I think just because they drop a yellow pair of this, like without the not for resale print, I think it'll make these even more exclusive and even put more value on them.
I see
Because
the
think about
opposite.
it. Huh?
I see the opposite.
No, but think about it. You have the option to get these, right, at $2,500, and then the other ones come out and you get the yellow ones, right? Everybody's gonna go cop that,
Yeah.
and nobody's gonna cop these. So you know what's gonna happen to these? These are gonna sit for a little bit. They're gonna go down, and then everybody's just gonna bulk up their price because imagine nobody else is gonna be able to get these
Facts.
ever again. They're gonna bulk
Facts.
up their prices and go up. Like when Off-White go ahead and they drop all those other colorways of the shoes they're gonna drop, I think the Chicagos are gonna go down and then bulk right back up. because those sneakers have been bulking for years, or not years. They've been bulking for a minute. Like, if we think about it, you could have bought the off-white Chicagos when they first came out for probably like a G. They were probably going for like a G at one point, 1,200, and now they're at like 35.
Crazy,
36
bro.
DS.
Yeah.
My size is
All the way to
literally
$5K,
$4,000.
Crazy, bro.
There's some sizes at 6K.
So I say it holds its value just because of the sneaker that it is. If it didn't have any of this not for resale stuff and no photos, I don't think it would hold its value. But because of the fact that it was so limited, so hard to get, and it represents something that not many people really understand, honestly, because this whole not for resale campaign was actually for these sneakers not to resell. And they resaled so much more than a regular pair. Like, how do you throw out something that you don't want
But I
to
think
happen?
Nike knew that though, bro.
I feel like they
I think
feel
they
like
did
knew
too,
that, bro.
but I'm
They knew
saying,
that.
I'm saying in general, you know, if you look at it, this is literally, okay, let's say you take a Gatorade out of one of those 24 packs. It says not for individual sale. This is literally what that is. And it still sells for so much.
And
like,
then it also says no photos, so that
no
basically
photos. It
means,
just,
like,
it adds, it's a nostalgic sneaker in my opinion. Like, something like the turbo green, something like, you know, what were those women ones that came out that they were like super colorful and furry and stuff? They were mids too. It doesn't matter.
The May ones.
Yeah, something like that. They're like a girl sneaker, and they couldn't even compete with this. The turbo greens were nowhere near this, and they were so hyped up.
Dude, early pairs of turbo greens were going for $330.
I paid $285 for my.
I will never forget it, bro.
And my size,
I paid
$285. He paid $180 in a size 11.
180, bro. Out of
I
sneaker.
paid $90 from the Nike outlet because somebody returned the size 14.
Wow.
What? I mean, size 14. I wondered how much that goes for on StockX.
Probably $110. Nobody respects the size 14, bro.
Are you serious?
Bro, matter of fact, I was in some stores here this weekend. They still got turbo greens. I went to the
Size
DTLR
14?
in Miami on 54th Street.
Soles?
They had the turbo greens.
No way.
Still in DTLR, bro. Promise you. I think it's at 54th and
I mean, that puts you in a good
over
place,
in Brown
though.
Sub.
That puts you in a very good place because
You can get shoes for cheap.
sneakers
Yeah.
whenever you
But
want.
then it's like, here's the thing right here, bro. Like, here's the problem with having size 14 because they don't make a lot of the size 14s.
Yeah. that
So
is true.
9.5 and 10.5, they may make just for numbers, they will make 100, 150 pairs, right? But when it comes to size 14, they'll just make 10, 12 pairs. That's how much different it is when it comes to the mass production for size 14 and other sizes. So that's why I feel like my size is limited, but it's really not, bro. Like, it's really not, but it kind of is. You know what I'm saying?
I think the issue with sizing comes down to the point of average shoe sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, there's not that many people with a size 14.
Right.
There's not that many people with a size 5. Like, guys, honestly, there's not that many people with a size 5 besides kids. But then you go to size 8, size 9, size 10. Those are sizes that almost everybody has. Like, it's a general size. So I think that also hypes up the value of this because there's a lot of people that want this sneaker. There's a good amount of people that want this sneaker.
It's going to be crazy to see, man. But, I mean, like, when we think about it, bro, I still say it's overrated, but at the same time underrated. I don't know why. That's just the feeling I got, man. Because I think if you take the stitching and the lettering off of the actual shoe, it could go for 400.
No, I think if you take the lettering off and you take that thing off, it'd probably go at most 300.
300?
300 pushing it because
just like the
yellow.
Reds.
Yeah, yellow's not a colorway that, you know, many people rock.
It's actually maize.
Maize. I apologize. Corn maize, whatever it is.
I'll try to see if they got it on the box. Yep. Varsity maize. We're just going to say mustard.
We're going to say mustard, yeah. It's a mustard colorway. It's not a color that many people rock. Many people are actually really afraid to wear yellow because the yellow looks it's very bright. It's a color that you can't experiment a lot with.
And if you wear yellow, you're going to get approached by Pittsburgh Steelers fans who's going to think you're a fan because you got the color.
That too.
And you don't want that, man.
Who wants to be a Pittsburgh Steelers?
Nobody wants to, man.
No.
This is a dope shoe, though.
I think it's a dope shoe. I think it deserves a lot of credit.
I would love to wear it, but I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, I would. The
I don't
money's
think-
going for now.
I don't think I'd drop it. I'd drop it, like, but it had to be like a decision where it's like, you either get them right now or you never get them again in your life and I'd have to drop it.
Yeah. I can't see. The most I pay for these is 800. If
Yeah,
that.
I
same
don't know
here.
about that. That's
800.
I mean, we could talk about off-whites all day. Would you really pay $2,500 for a pair of Chicago's?
Mm.
No, I wouldn't.
You say that now, but you don't see yourself in the situation when, like, it's an opportunity to get a pair of Chicago.
Well, because here's the thing, bro. Like, I feel like for me, certain shoes, because of the people I know, whenever I'm ready to get a shoe, I can get the shoe. So I got time to really sit and say, I'll pass on it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it came to a point where I need this shoe in 2 weeks, I can go get the shoe. But if it's a thing where I got time to bargain with you, let me see how the market, because we've seen with these shoes. Dude, bread toe ones. I was doing them pre-order $235. Okay? I had early pairs. I had so many pairs of the bread toe ones that I was just throwing them away pretty much. Like for low steals, just to try to get rid of them because I didn't want to sit on a bunch on release day.
I didn't get hit up for that. It's nice.
I apologize about that. But I got you now though.
Okay, definitely.
I got you from here on out. But I was just selling shoes $235. The day they released, bro, I had got 2 extra orders, so I went to the store and picked them up, bro. The day they released, I'm getting the shoes, and I look on StockX, they were at $340. The same shoes I was selling that whole week for $235, $340, bro. Could you imagine how I felt, bro? So you never really know with the market, bro. You never really know any other reseller out there could take the same thing, bro.
Thing is, we set the market ourselves, so it all depends on the sellers who actually get the pairs. The sellers who actually get the pair decide the final price.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoever's selling the most decides the final price, because he could set 10 pairs of the same sneakers at $250, and you set one at $400. Nobody's gonna buy your $400. They're gonna buy those 10 pairs of sneakers that are at $250.
Facts. You're right. You're right. I agree 100%, man.
But I'll say one last thing about these. I think if they were ever to release another colorway of these, I think they would flunk. I think.
So you think they come out with a different colorway? So I think so. Let me ask you this question: what colorway would you like to see with the not for resale?
In my opinion, you know what color I think would look super, super dope?
I say blue.
I was gonna say blue, but I think like a dope, like greenish, not greenish, a dope, like weird purple. I think a weird purple would work so dope with this sneaker because we saw the purple. What were they?
The court purple.
Court purples. I thought that purple was disgusting.
You didn't like that one?
That purple was so ugly. I think like just a different color of purple because we tend to see so many of the same Jordan colors come out. I think all these retros that are coming out, it's starting to oversaturate the Air Jordan-esque. So I think a cool looking purple, maybe a green. I think a blue would look nice too, but it all depends. I don't think anybody would buy them after that. Like these have already set what the sneaker is.
I can see like a royal purple.
I could see a purple on it too.
So you say
blue.
Blue.
I think blue would look nice on it. Like kind of like
I'm just not a fan
like
of
the light blue, like the off-white blue. I think that would
like
the MCAs.
Okay,
like the powder blue.
The MCA.
It's like
I
a
think
typical
it would work
blue.
really nice with those.
Actually, I think that would look pretty fire too.
Yeah, that would too.
Dude.
I think that sneaker's actually really dope too. That sneaker's very dope.
Well, for me, I would say either an orange or a teal color with this right here. The reason I say orange is because the shadow backboards, and then teal because that's my favorite color, and I think that would go dope with it, bro.
Those new shattered backboards, let's not even talk about.
Honestly, you
Say
can put
that
a
for
lot of
another
colors
day.
on it.
Those
you know?
3.0s, please just take them and throw them. Throw them in whatever
It's a
hole
wrap,
you took
man.
that out of. Those are terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
That.
And you know what's crazy is they're probably gonna resell for insane amounts.
Oh, you already know it, bro.
I already know it. Like they're gonna throw them out, and we're talking like they're gonna be 700 like straight off the bat.
Waste of time. They're gonna be a waste of time. That's exactly
I'm
what
still
gonna
gonna try and cop them though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is, man. You're a sneakerhead. That's what you do.
But man, listen, man. To the day, this is overrated and underrated at the same time, man.
I agree.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, so let us know in the comment section what you think, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we want to hear your comments. We want to know what you think about the shoe, and definitely give us some feedback on it. And we're gonna be doing more of these, man. These the homies, man. And we're gonna do collabs with other people as well, man. But you know, I thought I would bring this idea to y'all just to have this conversation. But I'm telling you guys, listen, go to the description box. Follow them, man. Marco and Alvin. Make sure you follow them on IG as well as subscribe to their channel. Like I said, we got more of these videos coming, and the way they got these shoes are dope, man. They turned $5 into $2,500, bro. Actually, no.
Plus the Travis Scotts.
Listen,
DS, both DS.
They made more money than a lot of drug dealers out there, man. So maybe y'all should change your profession. I mean, think about it. You took $5 and got this, bro.
But I'll tell you
And
something.
we got the $5.
I'll tell you something.
$5 for free. The
6
stickers.
sneaker cons. Here, do the math.
So they ain't even come out the pocket.
6 sneaker cons, 7 hours each sneaker con. That's 36 hours.
And that's not counting the
worth
ones
of
that are
work.
2 days.
Exactly. That's not counting the ones that are 2 days.
It's still worth it.
That's what we did for those sneakers. Because that's all day going around to these vendors, asking these vendors, hey, You want to do trades? No, man, I don't do trades. You don't even know what I have. Okay, let me see what you have. Oh, okay, let's trade. No, I don't want to trade anymore.
Nah, you missed out.
Literally, it's like, what if I'm offering you like $3,000 worth of shoes for like $2,300?
Just
For
because
real.
we know it moves faster, like it's crazy.
But that's it, man. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say, man?
I think this was a good discussion.
Bet.
Not for resales, overrated and underrated.
Overrated, underrated, man.
But they're nice shoes, so that's
why they're
worth admiring right now.
Definitely. And for any of you out there, if you do want to send us free pairs of them, we will accept them, no matter how much they're overrated or underrated, man.
P.O. box down below.
Hey man,
Facts,
if anybody's selling you a pair used like these used in a size 8, I don't mind. I'll buy
Hit them up, man.
Just make sure they're not dirty inside. Please don't sockling.
Yeah.
In your shoes. Take care of your sneakers.
Man, so that's it, man. So look, man, y'all know my slogan, man. Take flight with the Flyest. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you have not, man, make sure you subscribe to their channel as well. But y'all know how we rocking, man. Take flight with the Flyest. If you ain't flying with me, just ain't flying right. And y'all know the motto for the year, man. Hustle and motivate. Long live Nip, man. And we out. Overrated and underrated, man.
It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway.